When news first broke about the extensive reshoots for Captain America: Brave New World, fans assumed the changes were mainly plot-related. But it turns out they also had a significant impact on one key visual element: the design of the film's main villain, the leader, played by Tim Blake Nelson. Recently, Blue Whale Makeup, the studio behind the practical effects for the film, posted an Instagram reveal showing the original look for the leader. This early design was far more reserved. Think mutated genius rather than mutant monster. The first version leaned heavily into the comic book aesthetic, a large, bulbous forehead that suggested an enhanced intellect but stopped short of full-on horror. It had a retro sci-fi feel to it, almost like a live-action Brainiac from Superman lore. But during reshoots, the creative team made a bold pivot. Rather than sticking with the comic-accurate look, director Julius Onah and the production crew opted for something far more grotesque. The finalized design is intense, more Frankenstein's monster than classic villain. Veins bulge, skin sags unnaturally, and the result is a far more unsettling visual. It's not just a super genius with a big head anymore. It's a tortured, mutated figure who's clearly been through hell. Now here's the interesting part. This wasn't just for shock value. Julius Onah later explained that the change was a conscious artistic decision. The updated look was meant to reflect the trauma that Samuel Stearns has endured, not just as a result of gamma radiation, but also his long imprisonment and the psychological toll of being manipulated by Thaddeus Ross. This is a character who's been mentally and physically twisted by years of isolation and experimentation, and the design had to reflect that internal damage externally. Actor Tim Blake Nelson also had a role in shaping the character's final appearance. He specifically requested practical makeup over CGI so he could fully immerse himself in the role. Both versions, the early and final, were done practically, which adds a grounded realism to the transformation. But even Nelson agreed that the final design helped him feel the pain and evolution of the character more deeply. Still, there's room for debate. Some fans might have preferred the cleaner, more comic-faithful version, but honestly, it bordered on goofy. The exaggerated dome head didn't quite sell the gravity of the character's backstory. On social media, it likely would have been meme fodder within hours of release. In the end, the version we see in the film may not be comic accurate, but it is dramatically powerful. It tells a story without words. And for a character as complex and tragic as the leader, that might just be the better choice.